first, I just really enjoy the 100. I've been watching since the first season. I think it's really great. From this past season, one moment that really stood out to me, like emotionally, was Raven's reaction when Clark killed Finn.
Right.
So I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about just like maybe filming that or how you prepared for that scene.
Oof, yeah, that scene was really, really tough because if you remember the way it was shot, it was like we were at a distance, a very far distance from the actual, like, the grounder camp and where they had Finn tied up and to where we were watching from base camp. Like, it was hundreds of feet, like to where they were like little ants to me, right? Whereas in the script, I thought it would be like right here, you know what I mean? And I would see her like gut him and react. But we didn't have that. So literally they were like, okay, you know, the scene's up. The camera's like right there in your face. And I'm at the fence with Bellamy or Bob, and they're like, kill! And that means she stabbed him. And I'm just looking off into nothing and having to see it happen. For really emotional things like that, I can't really prepare because it's just too. You want to stay honest in the moment. You know what I mean? You can't like make something happen. You know. But I just really imagined what it'd be like to see my entire world crashing down, and that's what I felt. Yeah.
And over this past season, a lot of the characters were split up and in different locations.
Right.
So now that essentially everyone is back together, are there any characters that Raven really didn't spend much time with this past season that you'd like to see more of her with?
There's a bunch of characters I feel like I would love to see Raven's dynamic with. I love Jaha. Like, I just love his character. So you never know if he's a villain or a good guy or just crazy. So I would love to see Raven interact with him. And I also think Isaiah Washington's a great actor. So it'd just be really interesting to me. It'd be a really interesting dynamic.
And then there's been a little bit released about the third season. They said, or there's like a statement, first they fought to survive, then they fought for their friends, now they fight for the human race. So with that, do you have any predictions or where you think the third season may go with that?
The world is getting a lot bigger, let's just say, and a lot bigger than we obviously expected. So I think that covers it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.